What's going on?
What's up?
This is Jason.
It's Ernesto.
You know what, Ernesto? I'm feeling good.
Feeling great.
I'm feeling awesome.
I feel like we live in America.
Oh, yes. It's like they knew something was going on with our podcast. We want to thank all the networks for letting us do this.
Yes.
To announce right before we do this podcast, that announced that we are going to have a new president in the office.
Absolutely.
Fucking believable.
I am so happy. I feel like Eddie Murphy in Coming to America when he goes out on the balcony.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Fuck
like,
you, man.
Yes. Fuck you, too. Yes.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. I got to tell you, man, I was like, oh, my God, when are they going to call this? Like I walked through Tuesday. I'll give you a rundown of how I felt. I want to hear what you felt going through. So, you know, they were projections that Biden was going to win in a landslide and everything. And it ended up, I think, he actually got close to a landslide now. Like, he was getting close. Everybody's getting nervous. But Tuesday night, you see Florida. Mm-hmm. Very disappointed in our state. Mm-hmm. But Florida, again, goes for Trump.
You might move to Georgia.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Florida.
Flip Georgia to blue.
Well, I think
Georgia
we have a shot.
Fun.
I think at some point we'll turn Florida blue, but it's going to take a little while, maybe another cycle or so.
Yeah.
But
Florida will flip.
So, like, you know, I'm starting to get a little aggravated. Like Florida did that, and you know the numbers aren't coming in great. You know, he's up in Wisconsin and Michigan again, but you got elections weird this year. He's got a lot of mail-in votes that don't get counted until later, and then he's winning all these things. So in the middle of the night, I said, I got to take off CNN. I can't watch this because I planned on staying up the whole night, but I'm just like, this is giving me too much anxiety right now.
You talking about on the first night? Or?
The first night, yeah. So I'm just like, it's giving me too much anxiety right now. I got to turn this off.
Right.
So I just put on a movie station, went to bed or whatever, and I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, occasionally look at my phone and stuff. So Wednesday morning, wake up, and I'm like, I'm starting to feel a little more confident because stuff is starting to a little change or whatever. He coming back in certain states or whatever. And then by Wednesday night, I'm feeling like, all right, we got this.
Right.
We are good. And Pennsylvania's changing around.
Right.
And now by Wednesday night, Thursday morning, I'm like, all right, when are they going to call this? Like, even though he's down Biden, you know the votes are left for Biden. So I'm just waiting, man. I'm waiting. And then finally, Saturday morning, we get the call, president-elect.
Yeah.
Man, there's music playing, and my neighbor next door, I'm happy as shit.
Yeah. If it wasn't raining, we'd do some fucking fireworks.
Yeah, exactly. So, the experience is unreal. The happiness, the joy is awesome. I'm going to let Ernesto tell you his thoughts, because I want to know what Ernesto felt this whole process. I felt like everybody experienced somewhat of a same feeling if this was your guy, Biden.
Well, I'm with some of the memes that it felt like the season finale of The Apprentice or America or something like that.
Roller coaster of emotions? Apprentice?
Yeah.
Why are we going to do we're not going to put Apprentice?
Well, because the show's going to go off and America's not going off.
Oh, exactly.
We still got America here. So it has to be something that's going on. But no, it felt like it was the season finale or something. So for that, it was very entertaining. But I can't believe we made it 4 years with all of this. First of all, I would have been disappointed if America would have, or the Electoral College would have let it go on for another 4 years. I feel like, okay, I'll start by as far as when the election started. I feel like, oh, I was lost for words when the election started. I don't know. I just felt like I knew Biden was going to win, first of all, because I felt like if America would have voted Trump back in, then they're either racist, care about money, or crazy. So to me, those were the only acceptable, well, they're not acceptable, but the only reasons that you would have voted somebody like that back in, given what you saw for the last 4 years. But I was pretty optimistic. I thought it was going to be a landslide, and I knew that the media would make it not look like a landslide. That's what I wanted to say. Make it not look like a landslide, because to me it was almost like a boxing match.
They were playing this up a little bit the last couple of nights. They knew who had won Pennsylvania. That was the only gripe I had with the media.
Right.
And I love watching CNN and my MSNBC, but I felt like they could have called it sooner.
Right, but I felt like it was like Mayweather. Like Mayweather might be able to knock you out, or a boxer might be able to just knock you out first round. But they wanted to be entertaining, so they're going to make it last 12 rounds, right? That's what I felt like the media was doing before they called it. I felt like they was dragging it out because they're getting the views. Everybody's glued for 5 days. 5 days glued to every network. They're not going to get those views if you just call it on the first night. So that's what I felt about it. I felt like they was being kind of slick with that. But I knew at the end, when everything starts rolling in, that Biden's going to take the lead and win. Well, so I was happy about that.
Well, let's get back to this. It's still kind of disappointing, though. I think at this point, like 70 million voted for Trump.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't believe that all 70 million are racist. No, I do not think.
No, those are rich.
I think there's a lot of racists in that
tax going up.
I think there's a lot of racists in there for sure. Yeah. But I just think, where do you draw the line at? The racism, that doesn't work for you. The kids in cages, the separations of families between kids and families.
Yeah.
What draws the line for you? Is monetarily enough for you to look the other way? Because that's what I'm seeing. Like,
yeah, how much are you saving in the taxes that are going to be? It doesn't even matter how much you're saving because the trade-off is a country going down. The trade-off is lives being lost. So, to me, fuck how much you'll save from your
There's nothing to save if this country goes under.
Like, figure out how to save money better or figure out another loophole in taxes. I'm pretty sure you're doing that. So, I don't care about the taxes going up for people who make more than $400,000.
Yeah, it was definitely – that's the only disappointing thing I got out of this was still the number of people, like I said, voted for him. That was definitely, like, jarring for me personally. Just like, I mean, President Biden, I'm going to start calling, I'm not going to call him President-elect, I'm going to call him President Biden.
Of course.
President Biden is going to win the popular vote. I think they said up to 6 or 7 million people. Again, the Democrats win the popular vote. I think they said 8 out of 9 last elections, the Democrats have won the popular vote.
Yeah.
So that's, once again, shows you how this country doesn't treat every vote equally, because the Electoral College, which I always say is the most weird thing that any other country that voted in an elected official would look at us saying, you're crazy, you don't vote by the most votes, you vote by each state who gets the most votes and get a certain amount of electoral votes. It's just insane how this thing works. But yeah, I was a little disheartened by how many people voted for him. And these last 4 years, that people continued to look the other way for their own self-interest. And I guess, a lot of people have this in everybody. I think everybody looks to know self-interest in a certain type of ways. Yeah. But when it got down to human rights issues and the kids, man, and the racists, like George Floyd, like, that wasn't enough for you? So these things are just like, it wasn't just one thing where you can say, well, it's a one-off.
Right.
He made a mistake, this and that, from Charlotte's, like, all these things. It's just insane that you could continually back this guy over and over again for self-interest in a lot of people. And like I said, I think a lot of them are racist.
Yeah.
And like I said, but overall,
and for me, it's also important for a president to display presidential qualities or like leadership qualities and look like, I believe every president has some corruptions behind the scenes. So I at least want the president to look and come across to other nations as somebody that you can respect.
And that has everything under control.
Yeah, even if they're doing some shady stuff in the back. At least come to the podium, not say something that seems like you're or blatant lies or racism. Like, at least be able to fake it till you make it, or at least be able to dress the part that you want to be. All of those sayings, like, be respectable.
Yes.
In front of everybody. And do your BS in the back, at the very least, because I think everybody's going to be doing some BS in the back. But at least be able
politics
to come
to a degree, everybody.
Right, because you're in politics. But at least come to the American people and be a beacon of a respect, a class, somebody that can speak, not eloquently, but...
Well, we know he can't speak.
But can just speak, respectfully. Like, speak... like, decently.
Yeah, I mean,
like, have some time. I don't know how to say, like raise the bar a little bit.
Yeah, yes. These last 4 years were definitely trying. I think we all the sense of relief I guess, is a great feeling that I have right now. There was a joy, there was happiness, but the relief factor where you can breathe and you can say to yourself, man, you don't have to think about what this guy puts on Twitter every day and whose fight he's getting into with, or what is he complaining, or fraud, or this or that, or what is he doing wrong, or making us look stupid around the world. Like, you don't need to worry about that. Your day doesn't need to be consumed about, I want a president where I don't have to think about what's going on, what we're getting into every fucking day. And that's how you felt these last 4 years. And this last year was just everything that you worried about him being in office just culminating into one horrible thing with the virus and the racial injustice. Just everything came together. And this was the byproduct of everything in 4 years. And we did it as a nation. This is the one thing I love about this country. I'm speaking to Ernesto. This is what makes me happy to be American. We got together and we did our civic doing.
One of our processes worked.
Yes. Not a lot worked during these 4 years, but this one did work.
Yes.
And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that this guy's going to be out and he's going to be evicted.
Yeah.
And we had some thoughts on that. Me and Ernesto were talking. Ernesto, so you told me that you would love to see him stay in office and get physically pulled out, right?
Yeah. I want him to lock himself in there, right? But now I only want this if we can have live
cameras.
We need live feed, both in the Oval or wherever he's locked at, the outside, because I want to see everything from the kick in the door to the dragging through the hallways to the out on the doorstep. I want to see the whole.
You think his hair's going to move?
I hope the hair comes off.
You think the orange skin's going to peel off?
Yeah, I don't know. I hope. I just want to see tears. I want to see claws, marks in.
I think narcissists can't. Can't cry. I don't think they're able to cry. I don't think they're.
I want to see fingernails in the tile.
It would be great.
I think that would be the most viewed thing in history.
He'll get his ratings. That
would be the most viewed thing.
It would be huge
ever in history.
Huge.
It would be huge.
The ratings would be top. So Trump could get that.
If he pulled that off, Trump, if you're smart, get cameras on you. Refuse to leave and show the world what happens. Okay. That's if you really want to go out with a bang, because right now you're just going to go out as a crybaby, worst president ever. If you want to change it, lock yourself in there with cameras.
Yeah.
Start a YouTube channel and let that be the first stream.
Yeah, but I definitely want to.
And you will make so much money.
Yeah, I want to definitely see when the state. I think it's the state police that have to pull him. Is it the military? I forgot how it works.
I think it's the military.
All right, so
the National Guard.
So he can try every little of his orange self to hang on to every piece of furniture or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think Biden needs to sanitize that whole White House when he gets in there.
President Biden. Put a tent over it.
No, but
just fumigate the whole.
Yeah, because
put a tent over the White House, bomb it, and then take the tent off.
I mean, the paint needs to be redone. Everything.
Yeah, we get all his furniture. Do presidents get their own furniture, or is
I've heard in the past. Like they can bring in their own stuff. I've heard that they actually steal stuff like presidents.
They probably do.
Yeah, I heard some stuff. I think Hillary Clinton. I want to get this wrong, but I think they take things. I don't know if it's. I mean, it's your property.
It's yours at that moment, right?
Yeah, but I don't think you can take the silverware and stuff. I think it's
why? It's mine.
I don't think it's their silverware.
I'm the president. This is my house.
Yeah, but it's no longer your house.
Oh, so after, you gotta take it before you leave.
Before you leave, right?
Vote it out, break some silverware to your other
Trump
house.
Trump is known to be a thief, stealing things from people, their money and stuff. So I bet there's going to be some stuff stolen from Trump.
I'd be like, man, the entire set of silverware and things are gone.
Yeah, I think silverware is going to be gone. Furniture is going to be gone. The bed in the White House.
I like this bed. Put it in my house in Jersey.
So we should make a list of what Trump's going to steal. Like, I don't.
What would Trump steal from the White House? Wow.
Well, I think. Well, the picture of Putin that he put up in his room because I don't think he's.
He would steal every Putin picture.
Yeah, that he has in the White House, for sure.
Definitely.
So that's for sure.
I think he would steal any hair products.
Yeah, I think so.
Because whatever he's using to keep that thing in place is working.
The spray, because I think he got that spray on his body. It's probably all on the walls of the White House.
Yeah, it's probably presidential hair products.
Yeah, but no, the spray tan that he probably uses on his face.
He's going to definitely steal the spray tan.
The spray is that? No, I think that's his. I think
his
that might. I don't think anybody else uses the spray tan.
Okay, well, he'll definitely steal any tanning supplies.
Well, I think the silverware is going to be gone.
I don't know, because he eats a lot of McDonald's, so he might not use
the plates. I mean,
he might not use silverware, or he might use the plates. Okay.
You think he might try to put the White House for sale?
Maybe one of the wings.
The wing? You think he's going to try to rent it out?
Yeah,
because he has a lot of debt now.
Try to hide
he has a lot of debt now, so he's got to make that money on that.
Airbnbs the West Wing from the.
What
next
does he own?
2
Like $300
months.
million or something?
Yeah.
So like he has a lot of stuff to. So maybe we got to give Trump some recommendations how to make money. So you said the Airbnb for him.
Slap the word Trump on the side of the West Wing. Airbnb it out.
Yeah, it's got to have to be some like he's got to what's the word? Inflate everything. Inflate the prices on everything. You know, start selling pins. Anything you can.
Come through. I'll sign everything.
Anything you can. Walk through the White House. Yeah. You can sit in the podium where they do the press conferences. Trump's gonna have a lot of money he has to make in these next things. But
he was smart.
He needs to start writing this stuff down now because come January 20th. You're going to be, if you ain't out, your ass is going to be physically removed, buddy.
Yeah.
We should try to get up there and get a camera up there. I wish we could do that.
They need to film it. Somebody hack into the White House's cameras and show him leaving. And put it on not the dark web, put it on the regular web.
Maybe
put it on YouTube.
They're going to have to put him in a cage. Just because, he likes putting people in cages. Put him in a cage and just wheel him out in the cage.
Maybe they should put him in the cages for now.
Maybe. We could always maybe deport him to Russia. Deport him to Russia.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he might have to leave after Russia because they don't know what's coming down with the. They might have charges against him. We don't know either. So, I mean,
they need to. Hey, look. Either you go to jail or you become a comedian. You have a choice.
Yes. He's not good at comedy. I mean,
I would laugh.
His presidency was comedy, though.
Every time I saw him talking, I laughed.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you'll be laughing at him, not laughing with him.
Of course, laughing at him.
Because usually comedy gets laughing. It is a sort of both.
Sometimes, you got that comedian that just makes you laugh at him.
Yeah, but he's trying that. I don't think Trump tries that, but it's funny.
That's why he should do it, because he's such a natural.
But you know what? Let's me and Ernesto said we were gonna take some shots today.
Yes.
So we have some Hennessy here.
I have Hennessy VSOP.
We're gonna try that first.
Privilege.
We're gonna do vodka next, but this one's gonna be
black privilege.
Black privilege. Just to let you know, Ernesto does have his. Ernesto does have his liquors. What is it?
Segregated. Keep the white liquor in the left side and the black liquor on the right side.
That's what he said to me.
That's the right side. No. Just joking. There's both colors in both. Well, actually, there's only a mixed side and then all black side. No. Just something we noticed when we looked at it.
Just noticing. Ernesto started getting that Trump mentality.
See, he rubbed off on us, and that's terrible for America.
All right, so we're gonna take the shot of Hennessy. We recommend you taking a shot as well.
No, I thought you were doing.
No, we're gonna do the Hennessy, and then we're gonna take a shot of vodka.
No, I'm only doing one shot. You're doing 2 shots.
Yeah,
I'm doing 1 shot.
Okay, so we won't do the vodka. Let's do the Hennessy.
I have to go to the gym. I have to go.
Okay, that's fair. All right, we're gonna do 1 shot. This is for our new president. We're
1 o'clock.
That's fair too. So we're gonna do 1 shot for our President Biden.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the shot for President Biden. We're not going to that other guy that's leaving office January 20th. We couldn't give 2 shits about what he's doing.
You want the same, or you want?
Yeah, I'm going to do the Hennessy.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what vodka that is. I'm not good with that one. That might
so
be.
So I did a half of one because that's like a double shot.
Okay, so this is to President Biden.
To President fucking Biden.
Salute.
And President and Vice President
Kamala Harris. The first
black
woman. In fact, first
Korean.
woman. No, she's Korean. No. She's Indian.
No, I thought she was Oriental.
No, she's Indian. Let's get this right.
Am I saying anything that... Maybe, I don't know if Oriental is politically correct.
No,
she is some type of Asian descent also.
Yeah, so we're taking our shot. We're going to do another one.
First for minority. Minority vice president.
It's an awesome shit. Here we go.
Yes.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That was good.
All right. President Biden.
Thank you.
VP Harris.
It sounds great. Kamala. Yep.
Man, so I don't think we can interview Kamala anymore.
We can't interview?
Yeah. I wanted to interview Kamala Harris.
Well, you never know as we grow.
Now she's like protected by the Secret Service and stuff.
Wow.
Does that start today?
I bet you we can interview Trump for money. He's going to need money.
Yeah, he's available tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not getting him on. Sorry, Trump. This is no Trump zone. We're talking.
Yeah. I wonder, does that kick in? When does it kick in? When does Secret Service say, hey, you can't go that way?
Yeah, right? You're not allowed in that room anymore.
Is it today? When does that start?
No, I don't think it's today. I think it's January 20th, I think.
Well, what if someone tries to take him out before that? No, you got to start protecting them now.
Who? Oh, Biden? They start during the when he gets president, when he wins the Democratic nomination.
That's when Secret Service starts.
Yeah, so they're already following. They already have people on. Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, so they already have.
You got to start protecting.
I'm sure the Secret Service. I feel bad for them because every president gets Secret Service for the rest of their life. So the guys that get assigned to Trump.
Oh man, bless those guys' hearts.
Yeah. Double pay. Double
pay. Time and a half.
All the meetings that he has with the racist and Putin and everything that he's going to do during these times. And I don't know. I might, if I had to, I'd be like, I don't want to do this job anymore.
Yeah.
Can you assign me to the first dog?
Yeah. I'll protect the dogs.
Yeah. So this is celebratory today. I'm sorry. Me and Ernest also spoke about, I'm not going to be quiet about my happiness.
Yeah.
This is not, did you see the Avengers?
I did.
Yeah,
I did when they were waiting for the votes with the mail-in ballots.
That was awesome. Got the guy's name, but it was the best meme I've seen so far or whatever. Yeah. But somebody else put out "You're fired" on there as well.
Yeah, so I saw a couple other ones. I'm trying to remember.
But yeah, we're gonna boast. It's been 4 years. I've had to hear all this bullshit. I'm going to boast.
4 years of just hearing crazy, stupid shit from a president. I can't even believe that even happened.
It's going to be something.
How did it even fucking happen?
But just look, 2020 felt like 4 years in itself.
Yeah.
We're almost over with it.
That's some 4 years that we need to try to get back. What the hell is going on?
I mean, this was the worst time crunch ever, I guess. It's been March. It's been March every day.
Yeah.
For the last, since we...
It was like Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Great movie.
The last 4 years has been every day you wake up, there's a tweet from Trump. He's going to get on TV, say something crazy. And we're
not having bleach. We're drinking water as well, so we're not doing the bleach thing.
Yeah, no. It's definitely water after the shot of Hennessy.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
You don't want to do another one?
No. Because I have plans on moving later.
You gotta move?
Like my body. I gotta go to the gym.
That's good.
I gotta work. I got plans on actually functioning.
So this was about as high anxiety I'd gotten from an election ever.
Yeah.
Because you felt good, but you said these guys might steal it from us.
That's what I was gonna say. I did worry about that within the election because Trump he's a sneaky motherfucker.
It's not just Trump; it's the people that
or the people
back
around him.
Yeah,
they'll find a way. And so I just kept sitting back, wondering: did they find a way? Did they find a way?
It's way too close right now. Did
they find some type of loophole to say that it didn't? I was just waiting for that, but and that still could come. He can still take it to the court.
No, he can't. There's nothing there. I've been listening to everybody. He can't come up with voter because he has no proof. There's no proof.
Right now he hasn't.
But there's no proof. But you can't say that there's voter fraud and then have no proof. And these are the big. I've heard Republicans come out and say
come up with some proof.
Yeah, but there's no proof.
Because
they did a voting of 56 votes. They put a lawsuit of 56 votes in Georgia that they saying was voter fraud. The Georgia the Georgia, I think, courts threw it out, and they're Republicans, and they threw that shit out. They're like, yeah, there's nothing there.
Good.
There's nothing there. 56 votes was going to change. He's up by like 8,000 votes, President Biden.
Yeah.
Listen, refer to him as President Biden now. I want one of our listeners, not a president-elect. I don't care about once you win, it's President Biden.
Oh, I saw the funniest meme. What do you call it? GIF or GIF?
GIF. They said either way you can say it.
Either way, but it was Elmo dancing to Lil Flip, and it was saying that this is Georgia right now because Elmo's red.
Oh, yeah.
So in the middle of the song, they changed Elmo to blue. And it was like, flip,
would that be the Cookie Monster?
Flip.
If he's blue, wouldn't it be the Cookie Monster now?
It would be, but...
So, hey. wait a minute. This is big time stuff.
Yeah.
So it must... So is Elmo a Republican?
He was.
Until
Georgia flipped.
So, but is he the Cookie Monster now? This is what I want to know.
Well, he didn't have any cookies.
He didn't have any cookies.
He might be. He might be Cookie Monster now. But Georgia flipped, and I want to say congratulations to Georgia.
Oh, absolutely.
You guys are figuring things out over there.
We got to say big ups to a lot of people that came out. Stacey Abrams.
She was
Keisha
a star. Bottoms. Hey, shout out to our HBCUs.
Yes.
First of all, I'm a FAMU graduate.
Oh, you are. I didn't go, but I would. And
Keisha Lance Bottoms is a FAMU graduate.
Oh, wow.
Kamala Harris is if I'm not mistaken,
I forgot. I know
Howard.
Is it Howard?
Yes.
Okay, she did go to Howard. I've seen the pictures. I know
Stacey Abrams is Spelman.
Oh, wow.
So the
HBCUs came to represent.
In there. We're in the White House. We're in the
in seats in the Georgia, in the mayor of Georgia,
in Georgia, the blue, and Stacey Abrams. I would just
like once again the minority communities came out big time.
Yeah,
African American community came out huge in Georgia. They took it to the finish line.
So when you're picking your college picks, kids out there, and you look at Spelman, I mean, you're looking at Princeton, you're looking at Harvard, you're looking at all of those schools. And then you're looking at HBCUs, FAMU, Howard, Spelman, and all of those. Don't wonder, can I achieve what I want to achieve? Do I need to go to Harvard to be president? No. You can go to HBCU and be in the White House.
Yes.
Okay, so don't.
They definitely need a lot of support. They're great institutions, as we can see. Yeah. They bring out great people that do go achieve great things.
Yeah.
So definitely support the HBCUs for sure. But that's a great. I mean, I'm happy for Georgia. I think that was a stunner. But it was just great how people came out. And like I said, white people, you guys keep on disappointing me to a degree, man. And I'm not saying all white people. So let's not get this right. I don't want to get this wrong or whatever. But come on, white people, we need to do better than this.
Yeah. But at the same time, I think enough.
I know.
Done better already.
But we need to get past this stage.
I think it just needs to continue.
America's changing, and everybody's got to get with it.
Right.
Listen, it shouldn't be a bad thing. It's a great thing. Mm-hmm. We're diverse. This thing about, I think 2040, it's going to be majority. The white people aren't going to be the majority anymore by 2040.
Right.
And that's a great thing. Yeah. You want diversity in everything you do. That's what life is.
Blur the lines. You got to blur the lines so that people will stop separating.
People need to stop being afraid of stuff they don't know.
Right.
You need to have friends of every different race.
Right.
You just do.
Or every different culture, because there isn't any race. We're all talking
exactly.
Race. So really, it's just Caucasian culture or black culture or whatever.
Yes, white people, get with the times.
Yeah.
You need to let down the guard, Yeah. There's no boogeyman out there.
Right.
None.
Blame it on the weather. That's the only reason why we look differently is the climate.
Yeah, that's true. White as a
we look like this
aggravated about that.
We needed to look like that to survive based on geographically where we were at.
I'm close to the Caucasus Mountains right now, so I'm kind of upset I can't get a tan as it is. So
well, that's it. But now with trains, planes, and automobiles, we can travel across geography quicker. So you can be black and in a place where your black skin isn't the best place, like in a cold environment.
Yes.
But it's only because you flew there. It's not because you migrated by foot. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why where you're seeing different races around. If it was millions of years ago, you'd see only your complexion because that was all your group of people that traveled over there.
Yes, they didn't have those
changed
ways
colors because of the climate, so you could survive there in the cold or the hot or the equator, or wherever. But they didn't have planes to have the dark person meet the light person in 2 hours.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I mean?
100%. But
so now it's just we can meet each other and it's quicker.
But
we're mingling and we're mixing and actually our skin needs to mix and become mixed because we're going to be in different climates.
100%.
So you may be in a cold climate this week and then in Colorado this week and then Florida the next week, and you need to be able to survive that. So that's nature adapting naturally, us mingling and having mixed kids and mixed, because we're traveling a lot faster. We're going to be in mixed environments more often. Mixed climates.
New exposures are a great thing to expose yourself to new things. But once again, like I said, that was another take that I took from the election was, come on, white people.
Biden!
Yeah, once again. Come on, we can do better than this. Yes, we can do better, white people.
Y'all can, but I give credit. Y'all stepped up. I've seen y'all protesting with us and fighting with us and voting with us. I just say continue to vote for what's right. Ultimately, that's what we're doing. We're pushing towards what's right.
Yes, and I'll put the younger population. I give them the younger. I don't find the issues with the young. It's the older population of white people is where I have issues with, that they're still leaning towards a guy, like I said, that goes around with racist talk and everything. So this is the issue. I don't know what we can do to change these things. I mean, we're going to have to figure that out because this is still an issue. Yeah. And I don't think it's going to go away anytime soon, but it's something that I think as years go by, as the next generation is becoming, that this is not as big of an issue for them, race. Yeah. It's just not. It's not. And there's an acceptance there because they don't see it.
Yeah.
So like this is gonna go,
or they see it as divisive.
Yes.
You know, they see it and they see that it's not right.
Yeah. This is a. So like I said, we need to do better.
Right.
As a people in general, but definitely
absolutely
certain segment needs to stop hiding behind these falsehoods. Yeah. Of race for such a long time. So the Caucasians need to step it up a little bit.
Yeah. No such thing as a race. Watch a movie called Journey of Man, and that'll clear it all up as far as if there's different races or not.
But after that, this is a great time right now. We are living it up today. I'm in a different state. I know come January I'll even be in a better frame of mind, but this is what feels like we've gotten back decency in this country just by that word, president-elect. Yeah. That's how I feel, man. Like I feel like we have somebody that we can listen to.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like I was telling you, it didn't matter. Listen, I don't go Republican at all, but I never thought that any president was actively working against us.
Yeah, I mean, but not blatantly. You know,
yeah, and this one,
this guy would just stand up there and tell you how he's working against us.
So that exactly. So, man, I just wanted some decency back.
Yeah,
I just wanted, like I said, to be back and not feel like every day I got to hear some bullshit of what this guy's doing. What is he doing illegal? He's doing stuff, but he doesn't care that he's breaking the law, and nobody's checking him. And you got to worry about.
I wanted somebody that kids could look up to.
Yeah, I mean, people are like, well, you know, you can't, a president can't be a role model. Well, motherfucker, you're the president of the United States. Like, you're supposed to do decency.
Right. How many kids did you see President Trump interact with in the last 4 years compared to previous presidents? Like, kneeling down and saying hi to a kid. You want to know why? Because the parents wouldn't want their kids talking to
Donald Trump. I've seen a lot of art.
That's like, he's not a person that we would even want our kids to be like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who you want to be like.
And I wanted somebody up there that somebody would want to at least say, hey, look at that guy. He at least speaks nicely. Yes. He at least is respectable. He at least doesn't eat McDonald's every day.
Yes.
Like
some people like eating McDonald's every day. I'm not going to jump on the.
But I feel like the president is a person that is a leader, and he has the leadership. I'm even for a president that's in shape. That's why Barack. That's not why, but that was one of the things that people liked about Barack. He played basketball, and he was actually somebody that was active. Like, how many other presidents would get out there, unloosen their tie, and play basketball?
I mean, I think
like that to me. That's saying fitness to kids.
Well, I mean,
being in shape.
I think
it's okay to be older and be in shape.
I think when we've a picture, and I think rightly so, when we look at a president, as a child, I thought, okay, he does everything right, a president.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to be the perfect person. And we know nobody's perfect or whatever, but you look to a president for guidance, for just, he knows tough times, he knows how to console, how to always say the right things.
Right.
And that's what you look for in a president, that you feel like, all right, that guy has a moral compass that's above, I guess, to a degree, right? Like that. But, you know, we've lost that in these last 4 years by far. I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if anybody could have compared to President Obama just because how great he was.
Yeah, as far as a beacon of leadership.
Yeah, hope of everything. Yeah, of hope and showing all, putting up with all the shit he did with his 4 years and still being on top of everybody and showing grace where he didn't have to, and people attacking him for the color of his suit or whatever stupid thing that they did, where this guy came into office and everybody you spoke to was supporting, well, you know, he doesn't do this right, but, you know, he's getting stuff done. Maybe he doesn't speak nicely, but, you know, he's getting the agenda done for us, for the Republicans. And I was just like, I mean, if that's what if that's what you see as what you want out of a president. I mean,
you want somebody who looks.
I know
like
a million
shit,
people can do that job.
Then,
if that's what you're saying, it's not just about getting things done for your party. It's about showing a side of humanity, just decency, and that's
leadership.
Leadership
is very important in that role, bro. You can't be up there. Even if you didn't believe you should wear a mask, you got to be a leader so that because you know that's going to affect the people you're leading.
Yes.
Like, so put the mask on and throw it in the trash when the camera goes off. But be a leader. You know what I mean?
I mean,
you got to know what you're doing, know your role, and that the eyes are on you. So you have to display things that even if you don't, it might just be better to display that against what you might believe personally.
I agree.
But if you're not a good leader, you won't realize that, nor will you do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's so simple. Like I said, decency we take for granted. And I think there's a lack. Some people just don't have it. And we happen to, the last election, happen to vote the guy in who had no decency. We happen to vote the guy with maybe the least decency.
Right, the least.
That didn't show any compassion towards anything.
No couth or whatever.
I mean, this guy was sitting here retweeting things after George Floyd died about what George Floyd was in trouble or with after the Parkland shooting.
He was wanton. You know that word wanton? That's what Trump was. Wanton.
But it's been a trying 4 years, I think, for everybody. You know, like there's been divisions in families, I think. Mm-hmm. You don't talk to friends the same. Have you had anybody that you come across that you've looked at differently since these?
Yeah, I try not to let that though.
But it's very tough. It's tough.
It's tough, but I still can respect someone else's decision. I can still say that I think you might be either doing it for money, race, or stupidity.
Listen,
hey, you got to be able to take that.
We can always disagree on policy, I believe, or things that you agree with as a different. You think things should be done different in government than what I think. And that's fine. I think that's healthy debate. Whether you think that person's way wrong or not. But when it comes to when you're trying to, there's once again we're going to go back to decency. When there's a decency question there, this guy's doing things that are just vile, that are against like what you learned growing up.
Right.
You know, I mean, give a little humanity to somebody. Whether it's like I said, Charlottesville. There's one strike. Once again, throwing tear gas at protesters in Washington, D.C. I mean, we could go on and on and on, allowing 230,000 Americans to die from coronavirus when there's measures we could have put in place to save over 100 and something thousand lives if we would have done it correctly.
Yeah.
And allowing that to continue and not worrying about that, and continue to falsehoods and saying, oh, we're at the corner, we're rounding home with this coronavirus, we're almost past it.
Right.
It's just not true.
Right.
And you're telling your supporters these things, and people are dying every day. And we're just getting numb to these things, and you can't get numb to these overall things. And this is what this guy's been spewing for 4 years.
Yeah.
Like, this is, you couldn't even make this up.
Yeah. Instead of going, and a lot of presidents go to war, and we have casualties. Instead,
you're in war with a country.
Right. Within our own country, he killed a bunch of people.
He killed a bunch of people. And there's
like,
divisions.
What?
I've had some people that I can't talk to right now because it's just to a point of, like, you can't have these discussions because they get so protective of, no, this guy's right, and this guy, he didn't mean it like that. It doesn't matter. You see what he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, I just can't. I can't back that. I can't back that.
I look at it like he killed people.
Yes. I mean,
because
for me personally, somebody should be brought up on charges for that.
Right.
Because you knew what you needed to do. He said it in the books. He said to Bob Woodward that it's a bad thing, but he still went ahead and said,
exactly,
we're going to continue to do what we're doing.
Exactly.
That to me is reckless. And, for anybody else, if you told them, if you do this, you're going to kill people for not. I mean, what more do you have to know? You went against advice.
That's premeditated.
Yes, exactly. You knew what you were doing.
Thought about it. You knew the harm, and you said, "I'm going to go out there and say something different."
Yes, he thought for his benefits. He thought for his benefit.
Right.
And the
result of that was people died.
Your kids don't go to school now. Right. A lot of kids are still not in school.
Right.
A lot of people have lost their jobs.
Yeah.
People's daily routines are out. Mental health is stressful right now because people can't do their normal things.
Yeah.
And everything. This is where we're living right now. And people, once again, I mean, coronavirus has frozen this nation. We're not back to normal.
Yeah.
We're just not. Nobody wants. Everybody can say, hey, I'm doing, and that's just reckless when you see people out not taking precautions and shit, and they want to pretend like stuff is normal. We're just not.
Right.
And if people would have just listened, we would have been in a much better spot than we are right now. And we're continuously, what this man did is unforgivable, to allow people to just die or get sick.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's all I got to say. And like I said, hopefully, when this chapter ends, good riddance.
Oh, good riddance.
Good riddance. I slam that door or slam the book and say.
And never let him back in. Even 2024, if he comes back, don't let him in.
I did read about that he thinks about, I might run again.
Yeah, no. Don't run, walk.
Just remember, everybody that voted against him, remember, this guy did what he did, and he's going to try to make money off of all this shit when he leaves office.
Oh, yeah.
If he's not in jail.
Right. Which he should be.
He's going to try. I'm sure he'll try to change his stances and stuff and do what he wants. I didn't mean it like that. Just remember what this guy did the last 4 years of your life.
Yeah. You had 4 years to let us know how you meant.
You can't. You gave us proof. The proof was right there. It wasn't like, it was just a mistake. No. We've got a worksheet. When your boss goes in there and gives you your quarterly review or your yearly review, we have a 4-year review here, and you say, okay, you need to improve on this. You need to improve on this.
Yeah.
You need to do this. Yeah, you're just not right for this part. Yeah, right. I think we have our evidence. Yeah, buddy, you weren't right for the presidency.
You were not right, and you're out of here.
And the problem is we knew from the get-go, but people had to learn. Some other people that voted for him in office had to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
And boy, I couldn't have written a script to say how hard this was these last 4 years.
Yeah.
Death, like I said, everything. Man. Literally, like you said, it was a whirlwind within our country. But the only good thing is we were worrying about if there was going to be if we would have had this discussion, because we thought maybe there was going to be crazy shit on the streets.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't think it would be.
I thought maybe I was kind of so. I'm excited about that part.
I was just talking to my girl about this the other night. I was like, I don't think it's gonna be. You want to know why? I said because people got to go to work. If your job promised that you're not gonna be fired after the Civil War, then you would do it. But you'd be like you try to go out there and fight, and then on Wednesday when things calm down, you're like call your job like, can I still come? No, motherfucker. You was out there doing the Civil War. You can't come into work today now that you just... Yeah. Did you kill anybody during the Civil War? I don't know. You're under... no. People aren't doing a Civil War unless your jobs are promised to you when you get...
I think that's fair. I mean, there's no...
People got shit to do.
Well, did you see some of these...
You can't be in a Civil War and go to Walmart at 8. Later, I got to go to Walmart, but then I'm going to be in the Civil War. No, motherfucker.
That's fair. But on another point, real quick, did you see his supporters praying at the doors in Arizona and stuff? They're like sitting there praying.
Yeah.
Trump supporters and stuff.
And trying to say, stop the count.
Stop. He wanted to stop the count in places he was winning.
Right.
But continue to count in places he was losing. In Arizona, he wanted to continue to count. But the other counts that he was still winning at the time. Right. Stop him.
Could you imagine that? I'd stop the first vote for Ernesto.
Yeah.
All right, stop. Right there. Don't even do vote number 2.
Then they were like, he was still saying stop. Yeah.
It's over. The rest are illegal.
Then he was still saying stop the count, and they were saying on TV, it's like, well, if you stop the count now, you lost, you're losing every state.
Exactly when should we stop the count?
You want to stop it on yours? Yeah.
Okay. Just so we're clear, when you're winning, stop it.
So winning or losing, we need to figure this out. But yes, so people went. There was a prayer service in something. There's some lady that did a prayer.
She was trying to get the angels from the souls from this African slaves or something.
Oh my God!
I don't know if it was slaves, but I bet you that's what she meant.
I don't think they're going to help Trump.
They're definitely not going to help Trump.
Yeah, so people are fucking weird. They're weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah, go get the souls, help them out, send them.
No witchcraft didn't work.
They tried everything.
Yeah.
You think anything would have worked?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They went to the satanic people. It didn't work. Nothing worked. That means you're getting the hell out of here. Buddy.
I think if Trump would have had bleach, it might have worked.
If you poured bleach over the ballots, then he might have had a chance.
Just pour the bleach, whatever.
At the polls. Bleach at the polls. Bleach at the polls.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I can't. You think he tries to get a TV show started now?
If he's smart, he would get in front of the American people every day and get paid for it.
Get paid. Well,
he's entertaining. He's always been entertaining. He's been on TV all these years.
You think people would still... I mean, people would watch... I mean, okay, so I'll be honest. I'd watch like his first interview afterwards just to see what he's going to say and shit and see what he walks back. Yeah. Like, say, I never did that. He'll say all these crazy things. And it'll be... Because this guy believes shit that he said. And it'll be like, no, I never said that. A minute later, he'll be like, yeah, I never said that.
I never said that.
And
you should be arrested.
You should be arrested. That's Ernesto's fake Trump impression. Yeah. Good job by Ernesto on that one.
He will never admit anything that he did wrong.
So, like, what is so like if I was President Biden, right? So Trump's been talking all this trash about him forever. Mm-hmm. Now Biden's a good guy.
Yeah.
Good guy, decent human being. I don't think it's in him to say some crazy things to people, even though he did say, will you shut up, man? What did he say at the end? He didn't really go crazy or whatever.
That's how you know.
But should there be like something that he should come back at him with? Like, if let's just say Biden wasn't a decent human being, or just like he doesn't let things roll off his back, right?
If I was Biden, I would just mock him.
I think he should say,
I would say, this is tremendous.
Well, because you know what the funny part is? He's probably going to lose the same vote count that he won Trump.
Yeah.
So I was telling somebody he should sign it and send it to Trump. Because now he has both sides. He won, and now he has the opposite. So he sign it and send it to him.
I'd say everything Trump would say.
Yeah, this is true. I had the biggest crowd. When the election comes, I had the biggest crowd ever.
Yeah. I'd say all that stuff. This guy's terrible. He lost by. He's horrible. I clearly won. I won by a lot. I'd say I won by a lot. You'd say you won.
I won by so much.
I call it the big winning. I just mock him because that would twist the knife.
Yeah, I think he deserves
the knife to be twisted around.
And just to the people that really backed him.
Everyone should be able to walk up and turn a quarter turn. A quarter turn.
I'm not usually a bad guy, but I'm going to say some fucked up shit about you, Trump. So let me just, every American that dislikes him, just go ahead and continue to do it. I don't think anybody's going to stop doing it. I think you're going to see more memes, which I'm looking forward to. Please.
He is going to go down as probably the most famous president.
Yeah, famous is different from liked.
Right. Which I think is the reason for most of the increase of votes this turn around. I think fame had a lot to do. He was a household name. So
yeah, it's the most votes ever. I mean,
vote just on trendy, they just want to be, everybody's talking about Trump, vote for Trump. Just to be like that. Clout chase. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I mean, a lot of people did vote for Trump, which is sad, like we spoke about. But but yeah, they got people out to vote. So I don't know what they're like a cult. That's how I look at them. They believe that guy said, "Go run into fire and you'd be okay." They would go ahead and run into fire.
Yeah, they would.
That would be it.
In the name of Trump. I heard about some, and I didn't click on it. I got to do this. But I heard about some lady in Florida that shot some people with a BB gun for Trump because of the results of Trump. She went out and shot people.
I'm not shocked that would happen, but
with a BB gun.
I don't know if I'd shoot anybody over any. I mean, I would never shoot anybody.
So she clearly doesn't have a job.
She had time to
report to on Monday.
She had a BB gun, though.
Yeah.
Was it an old BB gun? Was it a new BB gun?
Yeah, a lot of people don't have a job there now. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of crazy. I was like, wow, so somebody actually did shoot someone over this. I mean, it was a BB gun, but someone did it, huh?
I don't know.
But no, I don't think it'll be a bunch of people.
Yeah, I think we're past that now. I think it's settling in for everybody now. The
gun companies made out.
Oh yeah.
For there to be this increase in buying guns and no civil war, they just was like, oh, can't return these guns. Sorry, you guys got it.
At the end of the day, the gun companies always fucking win.
Right.
They live by that shit.
We bought all the guns and ammo and no one used them.
They get to play fear card and then this is what happens.
They're just like, all right, so let's stock back the gun stores with some more guns.
Let's so Trump lost.
Yeah.
So where does Lil Wayne go from here?
Well, hopefully he makes the Carter 6.
How do you think people?
I'm waiting on that.
How do you think people go to him now? Do you think?
Oh, you mean for politics?
No, not for politics. Just the overall fan base. How does that respond to him now?
Oh, I still love Lil Wayne. I'm gonna listen to him.
I'm not saying in general. I'm not saying that. That you shouldn't love Lil Wayne, but you think there's going to be an erosion of anything, or you think people just like...
Oh, I know some people will not listen to him because of that. I know some people who won't. Who already
they already said, I'm off Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not like I said last week, I'm not a big Lil Wayne fan, so I'm like, okay, let's see how it would populate. That was a big... To sit there and have a picture with Trump, that's like I'm putting my flag in the ground, and that's like no walk back.
Yeah. You almost got to treat your celebrity like corporate.
No, we spoke about this, like we said, we did last week.
Yeah,
but to put your flag in the ground, that's putting it out there. Ice Cube didn't support, didn't endorse Trump. Right. He just said that there was a new thing out there. Ice Cube tweeted that he gave that Trump put down. I'll read it to you actually right now because I do see Ice Cube's. He said he got the president to agree to put over $500 billion of capital in black community without an endorsement. That's what he says. I don't know.
Right, that was the $500 billion.
So we'll see because there's loans. I don't know if it's
the community. Well, yeah, give us that, but also we need reparations, buddy.
Yes, but so Ice Cube stayed on that fine line of not endorsing, and that's what he keeps on saying. So I don't know what. That's getting murkier and murkier for me what Ice Cube's doing. I don't know 100% now because now he's all kind of over the place.
Well, I think we'll see now that Biden's elected. If he goes to meet with Biden and they do all that, then
I'm sure that they're going to give him
that'll prove that he wasn't just on Trump's side.
I don't know if he was on Trump. I never thought like I said, I think Cube is a smart guy or whatever. I just felt like he didn't have the details or whatever. He said he's not I don't think he never pushed himself out there saying he's on Trump's side or whatever. So that's the one thing. But back to Lil Wayne, he put a stamp on that thing.
Oh yeah, he said
he took a picture and everything with him.
Yeah,
and he actually called. You saw what Trump called him, Little Little.
Yeah,
he pronounced it Little Wayne.
Right.
So Trump got that one wrong. But Trump's not a great understanding of any English language or spelling or
Right.
But so. There's going to be some fallout for him or whatever. There's got to be some fallout.
I'm sure it will be, but I don't think it'll be enough fallout for him.
No, I think people will forget about it.
I don't think he will care at all. He'll be
I don't. I mean, Kanye still does a bunch of things, so that's true too. Kanye said he's running in 2024, by the way.
And I think he could win.
Please.
If he had the right running mate.
Yeah, I don't think he's...
If he ran with Bernie, or if he ran...
Yeah, he doesn't have those agendas, though.
Right, or if he ran with Michelle Obama.
He would never run with them.
Michelle Obama might.
Not with him.
It depends.
He doesn't have that. No. He's been saying some crazy... You think he would... Nah, Michelle Obama would run not with a Kanye West again.
Well, not necessarily if she would or if he would, but I think the America, for him to get voted in, he would have to have someone like that.
Listen, I would never say that there's not going to be a guy like Trump in the office ever again because we saw it could be happening.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I can't see Kanye getting into office. We saw what 4 years of Trump looked like. I think we would. I think.
Do you think it'd be the same? I think it'd be crazier, but not racist.
Crazy. No, I don't think it'd be racist. No, I don't think it'd be racist or anything like that. I think it'd be a little
filled with outlandish things, though.
It would be interesting. I'm not going to say it's going to be good. It would be a wild ride.
Paint the White House yellow or something because he doesn't like white. He doesn't wear white or anything, and he would be like, "I think we should paint this place pink." And he already said he would change.
He might
everything.
Vice President Elon Musk, though. That's his guy.
Yeah, he would
right?
do stuff like that. Now he might be able to get in with Elon.
I wouldn't vote for him.
You wouldn't vote for Elon?
Hell no, I don't follow Elon like that. Elon's not any. Elon's just a creator and shit. I don't
we need some creators.
No, I don't. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Elon Musk. Can he even run? He's not from America. He wasn't born in America. You have to be born in America. Know. Yeah, I don't think he can even be. He can't run for office, vice president or president.
I don't know, but he would need somebody like that. Somebody to run with him to get in, or else Kanye's not getting in by himself.
So we say Kanye. So like I said, I'm not going to put it past anybody for running. For
if he got Beyonce to run with him, he'll be elected.
Yeah, Jay's not going to allow that.
But if it was the ticket, America.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that would be if we can go from a big thing like, okay, could they win?
This might be how we get Beyonce into the White House.
Listen, I'm all for a B and Hove ticket if they can go together.
What if Beyonce ran for president with VP Kanye?
Well, I don't want Kanye in the office at all.
Listen, what if you had to get Kanye in there, but there was one other person that could go?
If you had to,
who would you accept with Kanye?
I don't know. I can't.
If you had to accept Kanye,
I accept Kanye in a straitjacket. That's what I accept Kanye in.
And who would go with him?
We did this we
said who would be the president. Who would be with Kanye if he had to be?
Well, I guess I'm going to go with The Rock because The Rock could just put him in a pretzel and just say, just stay over there.
So someone that could shut him up.
Yeah, just like shut his mouth or whatever. Like, we'll do The Rock. We'll say The Rock or whatever. You think The Rock would need his own Secret Service?
No, but he should. See, that's what I think. Someone like The Rock. See, you got to be a little intimidating when you're meeting these foreign leaders. When you're shaking their hands,
you think he should give everybody a rock bottom?
Shit,
you think he should just like rock
don't
bottom?
Don't turn the cameras off. He might kill me.
You think he should just rock? You think he should just rock bottom somebody just to get the intimidation factor up?
Yes.
You know?
If we really want to start,
just like somebody, like just ask any. Okay, so let's just say Putin, you rock bottom.
Yeah, if we want to be
just
strong,
let everybody know this is what happens. We're not bringing the military. I'm coming here myself.
Yeah, strong America. They shake hands, and all of a sudden he picks them up, rocks bottoms them. Our military just pulls out the guns and be like, don't nobody fucking move. I just slammed Putin on the ground.
That's it.
And you guys are going to fucking walk out of here and everything's cool.
Now we cooperate, right? It's on my terms.
Yeah. That's fucking America.
All right, so we have to rock bottom other world leaders.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's great diplomacy.
Well,
that's an intimidation factor.
Yeah.
That's all right. So
it's probably not the best thing.
That's not the best. Yeah, you don't want to start. Like he can fight people, but if they got like bullets at him and stuff,
why I'm not going to be president.
Yeah, exactly. So we will say The Rock with Kanye. Okay, so Lil Wayne, he's not going to get canceled.
No. Not if he makes the car to 6. Now, if he doesn't make the car to 6, get him the fuck out of here.
I don't know if they should. Yeah. I don't think Lil Wayne even knows what he was doing. He might have been on the scissor a little bit. So like,
he might have got a check.
Yeah, he might.
That's
true too. That's true too. But yeah. Okay, so we went through the tickets of who we wanted. Who would be the like? So The Rock.
Wait. But I kind of blame the politicians. I think I might have said this before, but why are the politicians coming to people? Like that's pandering, I think, right?
Well, I mean, they're going for the influence.
Right.
Listen, they need the biggest group of voters. That's what they do. I mean, Hillary went for listen, let's be honest. Certain guys.
So then that's a compliment to Lil Wayne.
Yeah, to a degree, I guess. You think you can flip them.
And Cube and all these people.
Well, I don't know. Cube brought to them. Cube went to them.
Saw.
Cube went to them. But having Cube in there, I'm sure. Like, listen, would I agree with Cube working with them? No. But I'm sure they had more. He got up more on the black vote this time. It was crazy. I heard it. He had to 20% of black men. And it was up Trump. He went from 12% to 20%.
Well, that's because Lil Wayne.
And they went from 4% on black women to 8%.
Lil Pimp.
Yeah, he whatever they did, I mean, whatever it made. I mean, I don't know a little bit, but yeah, I mean, listen, if somebody says, if LeBron says, I'm endorsing somebody, that's, I mean, we might be
able to talk to Lil Pimp. Lil Pimp's in Florida.
Good, man.
And he ain't doing nothing right now. he hasn't released an album.
But what I'm talking.
Hey, Lil Pump, a.k.a. Lil Pump. We want to sit down and talk.
I haven't listened to any of his music before.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so
we want to sit down with you and see
what is he Little Pump or Little Pimp?
He's both now.
Okay, because I've heard of Little Pump before, but I haven't listened to music.
He's Little Pump, but Trump called him Lil Pimp.
Oh, Trump is just messing around names and shit like that.
But Lil Pump, if you come on our show, right, we want to sit down and see why you endorsed Trump, what you really think about politics, how much you really know about politics, and then we'll allow you to talk about
how much did he pay you?
We also want to know how much you paid. What was the whole reach out like? Like, we want to know how that went down.
Okay, but...
So, just throw that out.
But like...
He's in Florida. We're in Florida.
Okay, so
South Florida, by the way.
He's in South Florida?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never heard...
He's probably right around the corner.
So you just want to invite him over now?
Probably next Saturday.
Well, we got coronavirus things going over here. Lil Pump got to stay on the phone. He's
Yeah.
You've been around Trump and that whole thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Probably,
yeah. So yeah, I think celebrities all right. So this is what I think about celebrities' endorsements. I think they do move it a little bit, but I think most people know what they're going to vote for or whatever. Like if LeBron did endorse Biden, that's not going to affect me endorsing Biden, or if Jay-Z, that doesn't affect me or whatever.
Right? Yeah. No.
I don't think, but some people it does. Like the younger generation does listen to certain people,
right.
And like LeBron does have a big effect on people. So yeah, I mean, I think him endorsing you makes you at least wonder for people. Maybe it doesn't make them want to vote for somebody, but I think it makes people look. Maybe you have a small percentage of people saying, okay, because he said something, I got encouraged by him. I'm going to look him up, or maybe I'm just going to say because LeBron. Whatever LeBron does, I do. You know, we're all kids at some point, and
right.
When Michael Jordan did stuff, we were like, "Oh, whatever, Mike, I gotta get the Jordans. I love my Gatorade.
Yeah.
Stick my tongue out when I play ball, whatever." You know, you. So like, if he says, "Hey, I gotta do this," I'm gonna go do that.
Right.
So, you're a kid or whatever. But yeah, I think that matters to a degree. But yeah, I don't think it's like the overwhelming effect or whatever.
Yeah, and I don't think that every hip hop artist, is only gonna go for one person.
No, and I don't think
somebody's gonna go like Trump out of rappers.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, listen, I think a lot of people, and it's okay to have differences of opinions. I'm not saying that. I just think this was a little bit weird when people took this guy. That was the guy that I thought was kind of weird. So yeah, but they were
probably shooting for the top. Like, let's go from the top rappers down.
Well, they went to Little Pump. I mean,
oh yeah.
Who'd they not
disregard that whole statement.
I mean, listen. So, Lil Pump, you're not allowed on the show.
It's not on the top.
We're trying to grow our audience.
No, everybody's allowed on the show.
Okay, so you're allowed on the show, but it's not gonna. I don't know if it's gonna help us grow our audience.
No, it's not. But
it's not. No, it's gonna you come on the show if you want anyway.
It's gonna help, insight.
So what do we? Sorry, but I need to talk about this huge prize again.
Oh, it's getting bigger too. This prize.
Okay, so you need to put this away right now because that thing is like taking up this whole house right now.
Oh yeah, pause. He's talking about the prize, guys.
I had to literally walk in sideways because this thing is huge or whatever.
Well, I just got a call from Google and they saw it from space.
Is it going to be on the maps?
It might be. Once we get to 1 billion subscribers, they're going to update Google Maps. The prize will be on there.
I'm still kind of aggravated about the 1 billion. I think we should go to 2, but we'll do 1 billion for right now.
Well, we got to give things away kind of, easily these days. This is a COVID and everything.
Yeah.
So, make it 1 billion, easily attainable. You guys like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend that it's them again. Yes.
And like I said, check our email out. Oh, the Over Easy Podcast
Network
at gmail.com. Once again, like I said, we were mostly talking about what happened with the election and everything. So give us your thoughts and everything. Whatever we spoke about, what you think about Trump's laws, Biden's win. How'd you feel over these last 4 years? How was the experience of waiting to hear the results?
Yeah.
What was the feeling when you heard the results? Whether, hey, if you're listening to us and you're a Trump person, okay, that's fine. You can listen to us and, tell us why are you upset that Biden won? And how did you feel when Trump lost for you?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
It is what it is. You can listen to us and be on different political terms with us or whatever.
Let's have some crucial conversations in the comments.
Yes. And like I said, we are very close to getting out, meeting you guys. We were just waiting on a few things. Sorry, we keep on saying
social media. Oh my gosh, I gotta get on that.
Yes, so we'll be out. We'll be out.
Ernesto.
We've just a lot of things. We have a lot of things going on right now. So we're going to be getting out there soon, very soon.
Yes.
The holidays are coming up. So we're going to definitely be going out there. We have a lot of things that we might be giving away to people when we meet them.
Yeah, little things. Not like the
$1 billion prize and stuff like that. Because I can't even. I couldn't put that in my car.
Right. Yeah. No,
the cargo plane would have to come.
It's not even going to work.
Do you think Trump would let us use Air Force One to put that in there?
If we get to 1 billion subscribers before he's out of office, he might.
Yeah, because he needs. I'm not giving him money though. I'm not giving him money or anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe he wants to just use the gas mileage. I don't know. He can't be on the plane with us. But
no, not at all.
I'm not going to be on the plane.
No,
because I don't want. Yeah, because I need to be sanitized before I go onto anything around.
Yeah. We got to put a tent on it.
The tent on. But yeah, everything needs to be done. That's just crazy. Biden's got to. Everybody talks about the job that Biden has. I agree to turn the stuff around. But Biden has to clean a lot of stuff up.
Right.
That floors need to be waxed. Whatever needs to be done.
Yeah.
So Biden.
Absolutely.
President Biden, if you need any advice from me and Ernesto about what the cleaning product should be, we're here for that too.
Yeah, I mop every Saturday.
Every Saturday. I don't like to mop, but I'll do it eventually. But yeah, we'll be out there. So, but yeah, we're going to be going out there soon. We got some little stuff to give away for everybody. We're going to have for you guys. So yeah. So
last note, we were talking about rappers. On this podcast, we do talk about music and hip hop. And I just want to throw in this past weekend, there was a rapper named King Von that got killed.
I heard about that.
So rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace.
And just let the message be the stop violence. Stop violence. You guys, violence in general should be stopped. But when you guys get to a point where you make money, you make it out of your situation, and you're thriving, and there's nothing else to do but to prosper, put the guns down, protect those people, stay away from harm's way. Don't get involved in violence because it's no good. It's no good, and it's sad. He might have had a crazy past. I don't vouch for that, but I just vouch for humanity, and he shouldn't. I don't like the violence. So if we could stop that, rest in peace, King Von, and we love you.
R.I.P. Also, before we get out of here, to follow up on Ernesto's topic, we're gonna back away. I think a little bit from the politics in the upcoming weeks. A little bit. This was it was just a lot of stuff going on when we started this, so we felt like this was something that we wanted to attack, talk about it a lot.
Oh yeah.
We felt like it was important for our audience to know what we felt and what you guys felt. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna get to, like I said, some other things. If stuff pops up, we'll have conversations. But we're going to be getting into music and talking about crazy things going up in the culture.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to definitely, current events, everything. So it's going to get really fun with some of the conversations we're going to have. Oh, yeah. And this was just, like I said, the time we started this podcast, it was getting into the middle of a lot of things with the election coming up. We had COVID. But we'll still have conversations about it. We're not going to take our eye off the ball and not talk about things that are going on in America.
Yeah.
With racial injustice, everything with Donald Trump being out of office and President Biden being elected. Right. But we are going to talk about other things. This is the point of this podcast. We're going to talk about a lot of things. And I hope, like I said, I really appreciate
it goes over easy.
Yes, over easy. So thank you so much on this victorious Saturday where President Biden will be, like I said, I call him President Biden. President-elect Biden will be the next president, but we're going to call him President Biden here. So no elect shit up in our podcast.
Yeah.
So we just congratulate President Biden. Thank you.
Congrats, Kamala.
Yes, congrats, Kamala Harris, the first woman of color to be the vice president.
Woman of color.
So we are minority. This is a great day for us. We should all breathe a little easier.
Yes.
We've got somebody
HBCUs.
Yes. Shout out to HBCUs. We appreciate everybody for listening to us. We'll be back, I think, in
next
2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We won't be here next week, but 2 weeks we'll be back for a new episode, and we'll probably have a lot of stuff to talk about what's going on in the entertainment world and the culture and everything else. So peace out. This is Jason.
This is E.
Later.
Yo.